Witson.
Rob from Icebox Auto here today. I'm just going to show you the latest version of the Ford Ranger system, which fits up to we only used to have the left-hand drive version. Now the right-hand drive version for the 16 onwards is on the website, so if you want to have a little look at iceboxauto.com and check for the latest version, that's just being listed on there. So this is our latest Android 11 system, which is if you've seen the older version, I think it was Android 9 PX6, which is just a 6-core processor. But this now got the 8-core processor. It's got a Snapdragon processor in it now, so if you're not familiar with that, it's what a lot of the smartphones tend to have in there today. So this processor is really good on this particular system. It is a little bit expensive. We'll set you back at the best part of £650 odd, but like anything, you pay for what you get. So if you want to go down the cheaper alternative, then obviously the processors and the RAM may not be as good as this one. So it's 464 gig of RAM. You can increase if you want. This is the home page here. You can set it to a nighttime setting, which basically just turns this back interface into a black version. Similar sort of icon. So as you can see down here, it's got some settings on there in terms of the fans. Now, we'll pre-warn you. Basically, these options here, although it does look nice, they're not going to do anything. Only reason being, in the Tesla industry, the general rule and the consensus is, if you keep the physical buttons in the car, i.e. the AC buttons as you can see down below, then you still operate them via the buttons here. So even though that does look nice, what you'll find is if you're buying a vertical Tesla style screen for a car where you actually remove the whole AC panel, it then incorporates into the touchscreen here. So as you can see, it's got it on there, but I'll be truthful with you, it doesn't really operate because, as I say, you use all the buttons down below anyway, so just bear that in mind. It does look nice though. Okay, so going back to the home page, 1 second, get rid of that. Going back to the home page here, you'll have all the shortcuts to Navi's apps down here, so you can customize this section and put on some additional files if you want to put yourself into create shortcuts for yourself. But I say there's the navigation here. You do have to set it up when you first do it. So basically, let's have a little look what maps are on the system. Okay, so there's the Google Maps there. It is an internet connection type of app, so it will need a data connection with your phone, or alternatively you can get a SIM card and put it into the SIM card holder, which actually comes with the system, and then obviously a nice big full view Google Maps, which obviously I've got a connection with my phone at the moment, so you're not going to see it, but it does show really nice and large. Gives you like pretty much like a large percentage of the screen, gives you that map there. Your radio is your FM AM radio. Let me have a little look. 1 second. 1 second. There you go. You can put in your frequency in there and do a tuning, FM AM. It does have your favourites in there too. So go back out to here. So if you want to put any albums, if you're old fashioned and you want to put them on a pen drive, a USB memory stick, or you can even do movies also, you can play them through these apps here. So obviously it does come with 2 USB cables, but obviously you can put your stuff onto there. So this one here is a nice one. This is your CarPlay in the Android Auto app. So basically if you've got a Apple phone, then obviously it gives you your CarPlay functionality. If you've got an Android phone, it gives you Android Auto, which is pretty the same functions, but obviously a different set of interface. So obviously you have a different graphical interface. So as you can see, there's a couple of DAB radio apps there, and WhatsApp's there, and my Apple Maps, Google Maps, and any other apps on there. So let's have a look at the Google Maps. Okay, so there's your Google Maps there. So as I say, it gives you a nice view of an imagery type of map. You can do 2, 3, 3D if you wish. There's my Apple Maps here. There you go, that looks nice, doesn't it? Okay, so I'll just go back onto this, showing you a little bit more of the system. There's your Bluetooth there, but obviously if you're doing using CarPlay, the Android Auto app, you'll take your phone calls through there. File manager here, basically if you want to upload any apps onto the system, like, I don't know, download IPTV, you can do it through there if you wish. Bluetooth music, so if you want to stream your music from your phone, but then you can do that too. aux, so it has an aux input into it, which basically allows you to stick anything like digital TV boxes to it if you want to go down that route. Settings, there's your back-end settings here. Basically allows you to just customize the system to your wishes. You can change the language, it's got many languages on there as you can see. Also, let's go to audio. show the DSP sound processor, so obviously you can customize your sound output. Okay, I'll go to your application center here. So this is where all your apps go into. As I say, some's on the home page on the navigation bar, but obviously everything else goes into here. You can see your Play Store icon here if you want to go and sign into the Play Store. It's where you download your apps from. It is an Android operating system. Doesn't mean you can't use iPhone with it, because I just showed you CarPlay working, but that's for Apple. All it basically means is where you would normally sign into the Apple App Store, you just sign into the Google Play Store to download apps. So it's just about where you download apps to. Doesn't mean you can't link an Apple phone to it, because it works perfectly fine. It's just where you download apps to, and that's what it's for. So let's go back. Okay, is there anything else on there I can show you? Let's have a little look at this one. Oh, that's the shortcut to the CarPlay Android Auto. Go back to the TV DSP, I think I just showed you that. Yep, okay, so hope you liked the video, guys. If you've got any questions, give us a shout, and glad to help. We'll put the link down in the description down below on where to purchase it from, obviously iceboxauto.com, and we'll put all the contact details down below, so drop us a line if you want any questions.
Witson.
Ether.com. Make global trade easier.